Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. Can I get a hello there? 10 powerful mantras. I put out a lot of quotes. People ask, what are your favorite ones? I can share with you what gets me out of bed. What puts a smile on my face? What turns a crappy day into a better day? What reminds me to become my greatest version? Come on. Number one, it is never what you say, it is the energy behind that matters. You're thinking of the right word. Wait. Let me use a long word so it seems like I am more intelligent. Wait. Let me use a really complicated word that nobody understands so it makes me seem smarter. That was me in my early journey. Overcomplicating life. Then I discovered, keep it simple. Nobody cares about the words that are coming out of your mouth. We are attracted to people's core frequency, the energy emanating deep within them. This is the most wonderful thing in the world. And once you tap into cultivating this energy, paying honor to this energy, words become unimportant. You can talk about your carpet, your stapler, pots and pans, but what will make it interesting is your enthusiasm. Because a lot of us, we get so wrapped up in the words that we stop having fun. We stop being playful. We stop expressing ourselves in the most organic way. So I say the only thing that matters is your energy and that you love what you are talking about, that you love how you are expressing yourself in that present moment. Number two, it is all a mindset. The right attitude can move mountains. Change your thoughts and you change your world. I talk of thoughts being things and things being the catalyst for radical action. Whatever we are thinking is affecting us. We live in the world we are thinking of. In my early journey, I never used to take responsibility that I was consciously creating my internal condition. Until I discovered that all of these thoughts that were coming into my mind, it was me who was powering them up. And when we see that thoughts can get us out of the most troublesome experiences or situations, we start taking more responsibility for the thoughts we have. I say every single thought you have is a child you are giving birth to. Are you going to treat this child with care, or are you going to abandon it and forget that you even had it in the first place, that you created it? The right attitude can take us to places unimaginable. The right attitude can push us into what we know we came here to do. And it all starts by changing the way we think about ourselves, and that helps change the way we think about the world. Number three, you are not only what you eat, you are what you feed all your senses. Now, I'm an advocate of the plant-based diet, getting your fruits and vegetables, the live enzymes, the different colors that will make you glow and healthier within. But I also am aware that it is not the end. It is just the beginning, because we are consuming all the energy around us, from the type of music you are listening to the type of environment you place yourself in. All of that contributes to helping you become your greatest version. But once you start incorporating healthier foods with everything else, then it's over. Now you become a force to be reckoned with. Number 4 is that we are never alone. The universe always sends someone. Now, along my early journey, I thought if I spoke my mind, I would be the only one. And that's what stops a lot of us. We feel that nobody sees the world in the same way we do. So a lot of us go through life feeling that we are crazy. I did for a long time, until I started to share with the world, until I started to connect with my reflections and realize that the universe was always sending the right people into my life at the right time to help me with my own evolution. But more so, you have to be open. You have to be ready to receive them. And you have to open your eyes, because they are always there. The question is, are we paying attention? Are we looking? Number 5, the perception you have of yourself is greater than the perception other people have of you. Some people say, I hate my body, I'm ugly, I don't like nothing about myself. Now this is a problem, because whatever you focus on grows. So many of us, we're so quick to point out what isn't working in our lives compared to what is. We're so quick to focus on the negative attributes of ourselves instead of focusing on what we most love. Whatever you focus on grows. And I've seen it. By seeing yourself in a positive regard, that is the only thing that matters. Because one day people will love you, the next day people will hate you. But how you see yourself is the only thing that matters, because that is what stays with you forever. Number 6, relationships serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us our brightest light or our darkest shadow. In relationships, once we see that we attract what we are, as we change, the types of people we meet also changes. This reminds me every day to become my greatest version. When it comes to relationships, to see that every single person we are in a relationship with serves as a teacher for our own expansion, for our own evolution. Therefore, I am thankful for every single relationship I have been in. And I am fully aware that I attracted all of those relationships to me, because we can learn so much in a relationship. We learn more about ourselves. A lot of us, we become fearful of going into another relationship because of what we've learned in the previous relationship. We know we're going to be tried. We know we're going to be tested. We know we're going to start seeing ourselves in a whole nother way only because someone else is holding up that mirror. Because of that, we have to start seeing the true power in relationships. Number 7, connect with those who remind you who you are. Listen, for a long time, I thought, forget about people. No, forget about people. It's just me against the world. That mindset can only take you so far. Through radical action, we have to start meeting people face to face that share a similar vision to our own. Because together we are better. That's what I've seen. All the things I have been doing have only been possible because I have reached out to my reflections. I have connected with people who inspire me, and I have been open to sharing experiences with other people. And it's all based on resonance. A lot of people say, I'm tired that there isn't a lot of consciousness out there. There aren't other people who know what we're going through. But there are. And we only start to see that once we start to share ourselves with the world. And the universe always brings the right people into our life at the right time. Number 8, your peace of mind is the highest form of wealth. I have seen that your inner harmony is your greatest asset, because once you have that, you tap into the secret to see that even if you lose your house, you lose your clothes, you do a little striptease, you lose your money, your fame and fortune, all of these things are transient. But when you have that harmony, that equilibrium, that perfect serenity within yourself, that is everlasting. Once you are cultivating it every single day. But more so, it holds a greater value. Why? Because you can't buy that in a shop. That is what confidence is all about. Trusting yourself 100%. Number 9, mistakes and failures do not define you. The attitude you have towards yourself in this present moment is what defines you. And that is always changing. A lot of us, we're so hard on ourselves. We say, I made a mistake. And that stops us from exploring the newness of life. I say it's all about stepping into that radical action. And the only way to do that is to do it every single day, to develop that passion for what you are doing. Now, what happens when we are overthinking? I say, are you focusing on what you want, or are you focusing on what you fear? Because you turn into whatever you are tuned into. And I don't focus on mistakes because I love mistakes. My mistakes have served as stepping stones to help me become the greatest version of myself. I love it. Say it again. I love it. And lastly, number 10 is let love guide you, not fear. A lot of us, we are so attracted to fear because we are also resonating on that same frequency. We have become a vibrational match. Love is of a higher frequency, and that is why I always say, love yourself 100%. For me, that is what has got me to where I am today. 100% acceptance for who I am leads to 100% expression. And it also allows us to accept other people for who they are. When you start letting love guide you, you start moving out of your comfort zone. You start seeing the world in a whole new way. Become your greatest version. We are here. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.